Hi guys, and welcome back. Thank you for joining me and my cat Rocket on this beautiful sunny morning for a nice relaxing yoga flow that's perfect for mornings and to wake up your body. It's only 30 minutes long, so if you're ready, we'll get started. Let's just come onto our knees and into a child's pose. I'm opening up my hips a little bit here, but you're welcome to keep them a little bit closer. I'm stretching my arms out in front of me, and you are also welcome to keep your arms out onto the sides of your body. And we're just gonna hold here, trying to create a nice rhythm with our breath. Nice deep inhales and deep exhales. And let's slowly lift from the hips, and we're just gonna come to a nice puppy pose, so stretching the arms in front, trying to make the chest meet the mat. And for an easier version, you can keep your head down, but if you want to take it a little bit more advanced like I am, you can keep your head up, chin on the mat, hips are in the air, and we're really trying to stretch those shoulders, which are quite stiff in the morning. So let's just drop our hips down to the mat, and we'll come for a nice little baby cobra, supporting ourselves on our elbows. And first looking up, and we'll just bring the head down first, just stretching that neck. And now let's take nice slow circles around, starting from the right. Just really slow, so you feel every part of your neck stretching here. Moving with the breath. And let's take it to the other direction. Good. And last one. And let's just come back to center with our head. And we're just going to bring our hands to our chest and push up into a full cobra, stretching that lower back and the whole spine, looking up, shoulders back. Good, just keep holding. And let's just push it back into our child's pose again. Nice open hipped one. Awesome, guys. So we're just gonna get ready to slide into our baby cobra. So let's go, bringing the chest down and coming up into a full cobra, and then back into child's pose. And let's do that again, chest down, pushing up and back. And we'll do this a couple of more times, making this as fluid as we can, like a wave. Trying to stretch each and every part of our body. Good, and up, back into child's pose, and down, up, and exhaling into our child's pose, and just holding here, taking a moment for ourselves. And let's just roll our back up into all fours position. And let's just get ready to do nice cat and cow. So we're just gonna curl in our backs, and we're gonna arch it. And exhaling as we curl, and inhaling as we arch. Good job, guys. Curling in and arching and curling in, making a nice letter C, and now arching And let's just come to a neutral back. We're going to lift one arm and one leg, opposite arm, opposite leg, keeping a nice line in our back. Let's lift it, stretching that leg and the arm, and we're gonna switch it out. So other side, keeping that hip turned in, other side, down, and other side, down, and other side, and hold it, and we're going to curl it in, and now stretch it, and curling, meeting the head with the knee, and stretching it, curling in the back, knee to chest, stretch, curling in, and stretching, and last one. And we're going to hold it now, bringing the hand down and bringing that leg all the way to the side, flat foot. And we're going to lift that opposite arm, lifting it all the way to the ceiling and bringing it through. And the other arm will just straighten out. So really trying to twist here, feeling it in our shoulders. And just hold here, keeping those nice deep breaths going, enjoying this pose, feeling the stretch. And let's just bring the hands back to the mat, lifting the upper body. And we're just gonna bring that leg up, around, and hold back down. Awesome, guys. Now let's just repeat that all on the other side. First, just switching side to side, lifting up and down, creating a nice line in our back, and other side, down, and other side. Good, and hold it. We're gonna come for that knee to chest in a moment, and let's go. And stretch, curling in and stretching, and curling in, stretching, keeping that hip turned in, knee to chest, and stretch, and knee to chest, stretch, and hold it, bringing the hand down, leg to the side. And we'll lift the opposite arm all the way to the sky and bringing it through and repeating this nice shoulder stretch. Just deep breathing here, feeling that spine twist. Just holding here, keeping yourself in the present, not thinking of anything else. But here, stretching on this mat. And let's slowly bring those hands back to the mat, lifting the upper body, and now the leg, bringing it back to center, and let's just bring it down. Good. We're just gonna come back into our child's pose now. Just hold here for a moment. And let's just come nice and slow to our first down dog of this series. And just take it slowly. Let's just walk it out first. Don't mind my cat who wants to go out. And just switching side to side at your own pace. Doing what feels good for you here. Good. Keep switching. Feeling that nice stretch in the Achilles heel and in the calves. Trying to push our sternum down Good, and let's just keep both heels on the mat now. Trying to stretch those legs as much as we can. Trying to bring that sternum down as much as we can. Let's look up. And we're just gonna walk towards our hands. And we're just gonna lift halfway. And forward fold. And coming up. Bring the arms around and up into prayer. Hold for a moment, take a deep breath. Let's go with the arms again and dive it down. Forward fold and halfway up. And let's just step it back. We're gonna drop our knees and come to chest to the mat, into our cobra and then up dog. And back into our down dog. Good, and just hold here. And let's just look up. We're slowly going to bring ourselves to a plank position and back into a down dog. And I'm creating a wave in my back, so I'm curling into this plank. Then I'm arching the back, leading with the hips back into the down dog. Trying to make this as fluid as possible. Trying to curve and arch my back as much as I can. Creating mobility in our spine. Increasing the flexibility while working on our abs. Let's just stay in this plank. Hips are under. And let's just bring it back to down dog. And we're gonna come for a nice little flow, so look up. And let's just walk forward. And we're just gonna come halfway up. And forward fold. Coming all the way up. Arms up. Reaching for the sky, opening that chest. Pause here. Another round with the arms and dive it down. Forward fold, halfway up and step it back. Knees down and chest to the ground, lifting up into our up dog and finally back to our down dog. Awesome, guys. As you can see, my cat is chilling in the background. She's just having a really nice time. And let's just lift our head, and we're just going to lift that leg up into our one-legged dog, bending the leg first. Hips are square. And we're gonna make nice hip circles, so going to the side, down and up, and around, and up, around, up, around and up, and just hold it here. Hold. You can arch your back a little bit, and we're gonna bring it through, knee to chest. Hold here as high as you can, and let's just bring it through into our low lunge, flexing the foot behind. Hips are square, one hand is on the knee, other is on the mat. My cat is going crazy now. Don't mind her. And let's just stretch that hip flexor down. And let's bring it back into our one-legged dog. And back to our down dog. And let's just walk it forward. And halfway up. Forward fold. Coming all the way up, arms up, reach for the ceiling, and to prayer. Go around with the arms one more time and dive it down. Forward fold, halfway up, and let's just step it back into our knee to chest, and up into our up dog. Lift those thighs if you can, and down dog. Good. Bringing that sternum to the ground. Let's lift that other leg into our one-legged dog and hold. We'll come for our hip circles in a moment, and let's go around and up, around and up, and around, up, making nice big circles, warming up that hip. And let's hold it. Hips are square, and we'll bring it through knee to chest. You can meet your head with your knee if you'd like, keeping it as high as we can, and bring it through into our low lunge, flexing the foot behind. One hand is on your knee, the other is on the mat, and hips are square, just pushing that hip flexor down. You can place both hands on the knee and just come up with your upper body if you feel like you're up for a challenge. Let's place both hands on the mat and bring it back to our one-legged dog and then down to our down dog. And just hold here for a moment. And let's just flow it out, walking forward. And we'll bring it halfway up into our forward fold and all the way up. Reach for the sky into prayer. Reach for the sky one more time and dive it down. And forward fold, halfway up. And let's step it back. Knees down, chest to the ground, and lifting up into our up dog and back into our down dog. Good, guys. And let's just lift that other leg up into our one-legged dog once more. Hips are square, bending that leg. And now bringing it forward again, back to center, knee to chest. And we're just going to bring it all the way down into our pigeon position. So opening up that hip as much as we can. If it doesn't really open for you, that's totally fine. We're just going to make our way down. And we're going to come back up and down and making this movement like a wave. Just kind of working through that whole back, the neck and the head. Good. And up. And let's just hold down now. You can stretch your arms forward. Feel that outer hip stretching. Just keep holding. Remember to breathe nice and deeply here. Creating deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Breathe into this position. Let's just get ready to lift our head and slowly make our way back up. We're just going to bring that leg from behind in front, keeping that leg bent. And we're just going to lift it up. And all we're going to do is we're going to bring that opposite arm around and over the knee, twisting the body, looking over that shoulder, keeping a nice line in our back. Deep breathing here, massage those internal organs. Enjoy this spinal twist. And let's release, bring that leg, swing it back, and we'll come back to our one-legged dog. And just hold for a moment before bringing it down into our down dog. And let's just hold it down. And we'll walk forward, do a nice flow, lifting halfway up and forward fold, coming all the way up, reaching for the sky into prayer. And let's reach for the sky once more and then dive it down, forward fold, halfway up, and step or jump back, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, and lifting up into our cobra or up dog and back to down dog. Awesome, guys. We're going to repeat that all on the other side. So let's lift the other leg, keeping it bent, and just hold for a moment. And let's just bring that knee forward, knee to chest. And let's just drop the leg down into our pigeon position. Good, guys. Let's just lift up here first before making our way down. And let's slowly go to the mat. And we're going to come for these wave-like pulses again. So just coming up and down. Up, working through that whole upper body. And up. And one more time. And let's just bring it down, stretching those arms in front. And just hold here. Breathe into this position. Increase the stretch each time you exhale. Just enjoy it here. Good, and just keep holding here for a little longer. Bring your mind to the present, focusing on this stretch. And let's slowly bring our hands to the mat and work ourselves up. And we'll swing that leg around and in front, bending the knee, lifting it up. Opposite arm over the knee. And let's twist it, looking over that shoulder, keeping the back nice and straight. And really important that we do our deep breathing here, massaging those internal organs, creating flexibility in our spine. These are really great if you're working on your back bend, to do before and after. Very healing stretch. And let's release. Bring the hand back, swinging that leg back, tucking it under, and we'll come back to our one-legged dog and bringing it down to our down dog. And let's just walk ourselves forward, coming for our flow. Let's take it halfway up and forward fold. Coming all the way up, reaching for the sky, opening up that heart into prayer. Reach for the sky again and work yourself down. Forward fold, halfway up, step or jump back into our knees to the ground, chest to the ground, lifting all the way up into our up dog. And back to our down dog, just holding those heels down. You'll see that this is much easier than when you started at the beginning. Let's just step forward into our seated position. We'll come for our final pose, our boat posture. So knees together, hands to the side, just holding, engaging those abs. And let's just slowly stretch the legs, and we'll lower bit by bit down to the ground and into our final pose, our Shavasana. So let's just work on relaxing each part of our body, allowing everything to sink into the mat, allowing your toes to relax, allowing those heels to sink into the mat, your ankles, working up to your calves, to your kneecaps, relaxing those thighs, allowing those hips to relax, allowing your abdomen, your stomach to sink down, releasing the tension in our chest and into our collarbone and our shoulders, relaxing those arms, relaxing the wrists and your hands, your fingers, relaxing that head, relaxing your face, releasing the tension in your forehead and in your eyebrows. We tend to really tense up in this area. Let's relax our jaw, relax our mouth, and just melt into this mat, allowing ourselves to focus on our breath, allowing ourselves to focus on this present, allowing yourself to let go of the past and the future, at least for just this moment. This is your time, and you deserve to stay here in the present. So let's just expand that belly as we inhale and letting it melt to the mat as we exhale. Just keep this focus. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's just start to bring our awareness back. Let's start to bring some movement back into our body. So you can start by wiggling your toes and your fingers, just moving ever so slightly. And let's slowly bring our arms up, and we'll make our way to one side and slowly coming all the way up and into our easy pose. And take this moment to really come back. And as you can see, I'm laughing at my cat, just enjoying the small things. And I hope that you can enjoy the small things for this day and the coming days. And I want to wish you a beautiful morning and rest of your day. Love you guys. See you next time.